Do you know what you spend most of your money on each week? Does this go up or down or stay the same? Budgeting helps us answer these questions and many more. This video looks at the topic of budgeting for Junior Cycle Business Studies. It aims to introduce the students to and help with their basic understanding of budgeting. After watching this video, you as a student will be able to explain why budgeting is an important topic to learn. You will be able to list a couple of examples of income and be able to list a couple of examples of expenditure. Now, the big question. Why should we learn about budgeting? Budgeting is actually a very interesting topic for students. You may be familiar with the word budgeting from hearing about it on the news, government budgets, schools, hospitals, etc. Budgeting helps you control your spending and plan for the future. For you as a student, it's a very important topic to learn for your own personal finances, and it's a popular topic on exams as well. Budgeting involves keeping written records and doing calculations, which links with other subjects you study, maths and English mainly. So learning about budgeting helps you enhance the skills you already have. It also has a strong link with home economics, as this subject also looks at the topic of household budgeting, including money management, decision making and preparation of a budget. So anyone studying this subject may be familiar with budgets already, or it will help you later when you do study them. Outside of school, budgeting can benefit all types of people, including sports teams, households, charities, local clubs, societies and all other businesses. Budgets are not 100% accurate, but it helps them plan ahead, as all types of businesses need to keep a track of and know where their money in is coming from, and they also need to know where their money is going out to. Now, some people may be scared or put off by the word budgeting, thinking that it only deals with big money, only businesses need it. I don't need it, but don't worry, it's pretty straightforward. So, what is budgeting? Budgeting can be described as a plan that matches the expected spending with the expected income over a period of time. So, in other words, it is keeping a track of your income and keeping a track of your expenditure and seeing if there is any difference between the two. How is budgeting used in households? Creating a budget can be as simple as making a list of all the items that make up the total income. The main income for a house is usually wages, pension or child benefit. They may also receive interest on savings or investments, or they could be lucky and have won a prize of some sort. You then need to make a list of all the expenses you have, which can help ensure you have money left for your bills. Fixed expenses remain the same each week or month, so you always know how much is due. Your phone bill, your TV package or your car insurance is an example of this. Irregular expenses can change each time, so you can only guess how much they may be. This includes your electricity, your groceries, or emergency repairs. Once these have been accounted for, whatever is left is yours. Discretionary expenses are items that we want rather than need, such as going to the cinema, buying new headphones, birthday presents, or holidays. Knowing how much we have left to spend can help reduce the risk of impulse buying. If you know you only have a certain amount left, you won't waste it as quick on things that you don't really need. This can help avoid you getting into debt from loans or credit cards, or by just spending too much, and hopefully will help you keep some emergency funds or savings. With money, you are always making decisions. You choose between different products or items to buy. You can decide whether to save or spend. And you should also understand the difference between something you need and something you want. We all need to have food, water, clothes, and shelter. But we want to have new technology, such as the headphones, the newest phone, or to go to concerts. Now that we have learned about some budgeting basics, let's take some time and watch an example. See if you have anything in common with this budget. This is Anita. She would love to be able to buy her big sister a present to say thanks for helping her study. But she never seems to have any money and doesn't want to have to ask her parents for it. But wait, Anita remembers that she studied budgeting in school and has an idea. She sets about creating a budget. A budget could be typed up or written up, as it's just a list. She starts by writing a list of her money in that she hopes to get in the next week and the money out she normally spends. She normally gets €20 pocket money, can do chores for €15. If she babysits, she'll also get 25, and she's hoping to get a birthday present of 20 from her aunt. She knows that she normally spends €18 on her lunch and €20 on phone credit. She's also planning to go to the cinema, which normally costs €15. So, if we add all the money in, what total do we get? And if we add all the money out, what total do we get for that? If we add all the money in, we get a total of €80. And if we add all the money out, we get a total of 53. So, is Anita going to be able to buy the present? Well, if we take 53 from 80, we get 27. So yay, she's going to be able to buy the present. This is an example of a very basic budget, and as mentioned, they are not 100% accurate, as the actual incomes and expenditure could change. But by writing out a budget, Anita knew what her expected income could be, which then allowed her to plan and limit her spending, and it made sure that she had money left over. What she does with that money is then up to her. Do you think you could create your own budget now? I'm sure you can. This video has introduced you to just some of the things you will learn in budgeting. There are many more to learn from your textbook or through a simple search online or visiting informative sites such as consumerhelp.ie and moneyandstuff.info. These contain budget planners, calculators and advice on your money. Let's look again at the learning outcomes for this video. You should now be able to explain in your own words why budgeting is an important topic to learn. You should be able to give examples of income and list an example of expenditures. Great!